Here with America's CPA, Dan Geltrude. Dan, first of all, I know the book is still doing very well. You wrote the book in part to help people with things like this, but a lot of changes every year, but more dramatic changes from the Trump administration.
Yeah, what's coming up now in 2020 is called the Secure Act. So there's going to be a whole bunch of changes that are going to be made to 401k plans as well as IRAs. So the first thing that's going to happen is they're going to try to make it easier for small businesses to be offering 401k plans. Because listen, most people work in small businesses. Right. A lot of small businesses don't have 401k plans, Charles. So they really need to make some changes there, and that's one of the first things on the agenda.
These small businesses can link up and it's kind of like pull their employees into the same pool kind of thing?
Yes, exactly. And by doing that, you could offer more investments and more options in your plans that people have the opportunity to invest in. So that's really a good thing. They're also looking at allowing part-time workers now to participate in 401k plans. You know, Charles, the big issue here is we cannot rely on Social Security, especially young people right now. Is it going to be there? Who knows?
I think most young people think that it won't be there. Most millennials, I've seen a lot of surveys on this, and a majority of them don't have very little, if any, faith that this Social Security safety net will be there for them. And I think most people now want more than that anyway.
Yeah, so now it puts it back on individuals, which I think is a great thing. Look, if I had my way, I'd scrap Social Security and I'd set up a giant 401k plan so that you know that the money that you put away is your money. Now, who directs that? We could talk about that later, but I think that's really the answer, because allowing the government to just, we just make these contributions in and we don't have individual accounts set up, who knows where it goes, Charles?
Right. Some age changes have been made as well?
Yeah, so there was a limitation on 70 and a half. You had to start to take out distributions. That was required. That's being increased now to 72.
And the point there is you had to pay taxes on it.
Yes, so when you start to pull that money out, it triggers the income tax because you put it away tax deferred. But the issue is that at that point in your life, your income should have come down, and hopefully under a progressive tax plan, you're going to pay less tax because you're earning less.
Right.
That's the whole point.
People are working longer, and many, by the way, voluntarily. A lot of people want to work. We're living longer, we're enjoying life more, and a lot of folks go home, they sit on the porch, and they whittle for a while, say, no, this is not me, right? I want to get out there, and I want to get back to work, so you don't want to be penalized if you go back to work. And it feels like someone really was very conscientious who thought about all of these things, because these are real-life issues that a lot of folks have talked about for a long time.
They really are, Charles. But you know something? The single most important thing is using time to your advantage. When you're young, put as much as you possibly can into a deferred tax savings account. That's the key.
Real quick, I got 10 seconds. The market for next year, you still optimistic?
I am very optimistic.
All right,
no
Dan.
question.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
CPA.
Charles.
You are the best. We know
Thank
that.
you.
We appreciate it, too. All right.